Hi, I am Blues Saraceno, and I'd like to welcome everybody. I'm actually going to demonstrate this fine gem of a guitar. This is the Ernie Ball 25th anniversary guitar. Now, obviously, it goes without saying that Ernie Ball has been doing this for 25 years, and not, as a matter of fact, very few companies can say that. And kind of everything is really led up to this guitar. And let me first point out that it's completely made in the US, and that's a big thing. So first, let me take you through this guitar a little bit. For me, this guitar has been a great ally in the studio because one guitar has allowed me to get so many varied and great sounds, and I think that's an important thing. I think the heart of the setup, let's start with the pickup. Obviously, this is a 2-humbucker model. Today, we're demonstrating a fixed bridge model, which is kind of what I tend to gravitate towards because I really like the string through body sound and the whole feel of it. But they do also offer a tremolo version. And one of the coolest features is this little switch here. Right now, it's series and a parallel switch, and what it really does is it just allows you to get some more different kind of really cool sounds, and I'll demonstrate it. Right now I have this in series, which is more the standard sound you're used to hearing. But if I want to get a nice squawky kind of, I just put it in parallel. Kind of brings out a little bit more of that single coil quality, which has been a really good thing, especially in the in-between positions. But one of the coolest features I've noticed that in having the series and parallel switch is especially how it affects the tone pot, and I'll show you this. I've got just a bridge pickup on right now, so this will be the straight sound. So as I roll down my tone pot, you're going to notice your typical kind of, it's going to get a darker, This will be all the way down. But what's very cool is when I put it into parallel mode, it becomes more of kind of a wah pedal sound. And that's a big thing for me because with a flick of a switch, I've got my back to. And that's been kind of worth the price of admission for me right out of the gate. So I'll take you through kind of the pickup configuration a little bit too. Obviously it's got 2 humbuckers and it's got a 5-position switch. So in position 1, which is your bridge position, you have this. And we have it right now in a series mode right here. And as I go to position 2, it is the 2 pickups but with the outside coils on, and so it gives it this sound. When I go to the middle position, position 3, it's both pickups together. As I go to position 4, it's still the 2 pickups together, but now it's the inside coils. And when I go to position 5, it's obviously the neck pickup. So what's cool is in using the parallel mode, I can go with these in-between sounds, and I get. So with a simple flick of the switch, I'm back in. One more flick, and now I'm back. A huge part of this, the 25th anniversary guitar sound is that this is actually a chambered guitar. And typically when you think chambered, a lot of the people like myself, I'm always, I'm not mad at the distortion, so it's always kind of, I'm usually playing pretty loud. So unfortunately, part of the drawback of using any kind of semi-hollow guitar is that you'll get some form of feedback because it's just the guitar vibrating, and that's so what they've done to kind of offset this is that this particular guitar, which has a basswood body, rather than having like 2 or 3 huge chambers, they have kind of like 19 or 20 kind of smaller offset chambers. And what's great about that is that it still gives me the advantage of having the semi-hollow tone. So, but I don't get the feedback issues. And I kind of like it because it allows me to get all the, really cool honky. without any of the downside. I should also point out that it's a basswood body. It's obviously got an incredibly highly figured maple top, which has been Ernie Ball's calling card for quite some time now. But what they've also incorporated, there's a mahogany tone block underneath, and for whatever reason, it's just allowed it to kind of become a richer, thicker, punchier, just more dynamic feeling guitar. And I don't know why that is, but it just is. So these are things that are definitely worth noting. I should also point out that they, as with kind of all the Ernie Ball product now, they have the kind of compensated nut, which is a huge thing because, as most people know, especially me being in the studio as much as I am, a big part of it is trying to keep guitars in tune, and guitars by nature just don't play in tune. You can kind of have to either intonate them for the first position or the middle position or the top position. But in having a compensated nut and an adjustable bridge, it's just allowed me to play the whole thing. And keep it as in tune as you possibly can get a guitar to stay in tune. So that's been a huge advantage. I also want to point out the fact that it's much different than the other access parts, is that body parts has got a beveled edge, and that just makes for long hours of playing that much more enjoyable. So I highly recommend that everybody go to music-man.com and check one out, or go down to your local dealer and give one a spin. You will not be disappointed.